Hello everyone and welcome to the highlights feature within the edX admin portal. Today I'll be walking you through exactly what a highlight is, walking you through how to set one up and how to manage the catalog visibility settings. So first off, what is a highlight? A highlight is the ability to create a learning path, essentially highlight certain courses and display those at the top of the learner's view on the learner side. So once you create a highlight, those courses or that group of courses will be highlighted at the top of all other content on the learner side. So when the learner logs in, they will see that highlighted content right at the top. So before we jump in, let's show you what that looks like. We have two highlights already created. So what I'm going to do is just show you what those highlights look like on the learner side. So once I'm on the learner side, I simply go to find a course. Once this page loads, I will see the software engineering and leadership highlights that correlate the same highlights that were created in the admin. So these courses are the first courses learners are going to see when they come to this find a course page. That'll be filtered to the top. And then under that will be all other content available in your catalog. So taking our learner hats off, let's jump back to the admin portal where highlights are. So we see the software engineering and leadership highlight. So I'm just going to walk you through how simple it is to create one of these highlights. But before we begin, I do want to preface that as an admin, we have the ability to create up to 16 highlights. And each one of those highlights that we create, you have the ability to add up to 24 items or courses within each of those 16 highlights. So we can have up to 16 highlights with each highlight having up to 24 courses in them. Now, depending upon the order that those courses show up in our highlight, we would have to select them in order. So if you want a certain course to show first and a certain course to show last, we would have to select those courses in that particular order. Just wanted to preface that and drive that point forward for those who would be otherwise creating these highlights. So let's go ahead and begin by creating a highlight. So first, determine what our highlight title is going to be. So let's just say data engineering. Next, we're just going to pick courses that are relevant to data engineering for this highlight. I'm going to select next. Simply confirm these are the courses that we want in our highlight. Once we hit publish, that highlight will work in the background and create. And then once that highlight is created, as you can see here, we can simply go back to the learner side, refresh, and see that that data engineering highlight has been filtered to the top. And so now when learners come to log in, they will see the data engineering and see that they have new courses highlighted for them. Now, another thing we could do from a catalog visibility perspective is we can make sure that if we don't want learners to see all content made available to them via your catalog, then what we can do is we can limit that. So learners can only view and enroll in courses that you've highlighted. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this and we're going to go back to the learner side. And then when we come back, we can only see the highlighted courses that you as an admin have highlighted for the learner, and they will only be able to enroll or see these courses without seeing all the other courses that are in the catalog. So let's undo that. Simply just learners can view and enroll in all courses in your catalog. And simply once we undo that, now learners can see all other courses again. So pretty easy, very easy and accessible to sort of build out and create the sort of learner journey that you want for your learners. And hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Happy learning.